doesn't want me to say what I feel. If there is a conversation, he will end up doing all the talking and all the explanation. And if I say something that is not in line with his thoughts, he will end up using insultive words like stupid, foolish, useless. And those words are really hurtful. It then made me emotionally detached, and we lived like fellow housemates. He has been complaining that I don't discuss about the progress of the family. He's also said that I am nonchalant about a lot of things. He says I don't care about what he's going through, and I don't give him emotional support and all that. He said this is not the kind of family he would like to make, that I don't even care about the family affair, and there's no connection between us. He says he doesn't feel like he's in control yet, and until he feels that way, he will not rest. I don't know what to do. I can't just have a conversation with someone who bluntly insults and belittles me just because I said something from my heart. I tried explaining how the insults are affecting us, and it ended up increasing the insults using a lot of demeaning words. The only way I can live in such a space with him is to detach my emotions, which would make his words not hurt me. But living as such would never make us connect as a couple. I know that this is affecting us, but I don't know what to do. Please help me. Now, this was a conversation we had yesterday, and we delved into it. We said, oh, is it disrespectful if a woman shuts down, when the husband, is verbally abusive? And a man who is verbally abusive, does he deserve any form of emotional support? We had that conversation, and I told you guys that today we'll go all the way to the beginning. We'll go all the way to the top. And the question that I want to ask today, that I want to look at it today, right? I want to look at today, because we talked about a situation like this, but then some people might come out. I know that yesterday some people asked some questions and they said, oh, did they not date? Did they not, find this? Did they not notice this? These are things that you may have noticed during the dating stage. And I also gave an excuse saying, oh, some people have distant relationships. Some people actually hide these characters. Maybe they might come up once or twice, but you might look at it as it's not really a big deal. But then in relationships, if you are very intuitive, it may or may not come up. Well, today we want to look at it from the top. Now, if your partner, this is a question both for married people to advise the single ones, and for the single ones that are aiming to get married tomorrow. If your partner seems perfect on paper, they tick all your boxes for a relationship or marriage, but they are verbally abusive, what do you do? Do you walk away? Do you try to stay and fix it? And if you choose to stay, what steps can you take to protect your mental and emotional well-being while working on the relationship? Personally, I don't subscribe to fixing anybody, but then there's always that big comma. That is why I said if the partner ticks all your boxes, but that particular box is left empty, that one where you need that verbal assurance. He might be verbally assuring, but he can also be verbally unassuring. Now, just to help you understand someone who is verbally abusive, it could be a he, it could be a she. Like I said, he's not always shouting and cussing. This man now, he has graduated. He is now a BSc holder in the verbal abuse, because he's even using certain words. But the truth is, sometimes verbal abuse is not always shouting or cussing. Sometimes it is very, very subtle. It's very manipulative, and it's very repetitive. And there are common signs. Some of the signs are constant criticism that makes you feel worthless. It could be name calling, which is the one that this woman has complained about with her husband. It could be insulting you, your looks, your background, or your intelligence. It could be using sarcasm or jokes, but those jokes are quite hurtful. It could be blaming you for everything. Sometimes it's even their mistake, but they blame you for it. It could be interrupting or talking over you just to shut down your opinion. It could be threatening to leave, embarrass, or shame you if you don't agree. It could be gaslighting. You know what it means to gaslight someone? They will make you question your own conversation. Maybe you're having a conversation with someone and they will twist in such a way that I don't know what they talk. Is something, am I not okay? They might even question your sanity. They can question your memory. And also, verbal abuse can be silent treatment used as punishment and not peace. So if your partner is ticking all your boxes. Maybe she's beautiful, she's a good cook, she's well behaved to an extent, she's family oriented, she's a good Christian or a good Muslim, she's very religious and all of that, she's very decent. However, she has, she's verbally abusive. Do you just walk away from it, or do you stay? And if you stay, how would you walk around it? What are the steps you can use to protect your mental and emotional well-being while working on the relationship? And then for the woman too, if you meet a man that he's kind, he's nice, he's supportive, he's this, he's that, but then a man's not so good, when he's saying some things, he hurts you emotionally, do you overlook it and stay? And then for those that are married, have you experienced this with your partner before? And how best did you navigate it? Did you speak up? Did you shout your partner down? Did you guys have a shouting match? I was actually, yesterday, I was privy enough to have a conversation with a friend that was married, and I was saying, I see what I read on radio and see what somebody sent to me. And the person said, my husband was like that too. When he bring that leg come outside, I cut him. That was the way she put it. She put it in those words, in pidgin. So I cut her and shout at her. I said, don't bring that leg come where I do. And, I chastised him and all of that. And as he see my eye self, my head too, not too good. He stopped it. Now, that's oha for oha, or aura for aura, like some people would say. But then, is it always working? Some people, you might decide to take that, kind of, take that opinion and use it, and it might blow up in your face. So if you're married or you're single and you've experienced this before, did you stay or did you work on it? If you're married and you have a partner like that, how are you navigating it? How are you navigating this? Well, the number to call is 07056 900 07056 900 You can also call me on 08025 027711. We are live on Facebook. We are live on YouTube. Join in. You can see the studio. You can see me right here in the studio having this conversation with you. And also, you can be a part of the program by calling. You can send a WhatsApp message as well on 07056 900 I'll go on a break. And when I come back, we delve into this conversation. Class has started.
92.7 Super FM.
Lagos, are you ready for an unforgettable night of laughter? It's Ajebo Unleashed 12.0 Family Guy. Reap-cracking comedy like never before, featuring Ajebo and his cartoon characters live on stage. Plus an all-star lineup: MC Edo Pikin, Rain Jata, Akbararo, Dan the Humorous, Ukodo, Memory Cat, and MC Walter. Musical performances by superstar Nigerian artists. Your host for the night, Real Warri Pikin. Venue, Echo Hotels and Suites. Date, Sunday, June 29th, 2025. Time, red carpet 6 p.m. and show starts at 7 p.m. sharp. Tickets, regular 10K, VIP 25K, gold table 3.5 million naira, premium table 4.5 million naira. Single gold seats and single premium seats also available at 350K and 450K respectively. Get your tickets now at www.houseofajebo.org. Packaged by Landry Maku Event and produced by iPlan Wonders. Media partner, Super FM.
Are you ready for a battle of words?
So what do you stand to gain by going through my phone?
So if you have nothing to do, why
056-900-927. We are talking about verbal abuse. When somebody's verbally abusive, and I'm saying that if your partner seems perfect on paper, they tick all your boxes for a relationship or marriage, but they are verbally abusive, do you walk away? Do you try to stay and fix it? And if you choose to stay, what steps can you take to protect your mental and emotional well-being while working on the relationship? Hello.
Hello.
Hi, good evening.
Yeah, good evening.
Good evening. What's your name and where are you calling from?
Yeah, this is Stefan.
Hi, Mr. Fancy. Welcome.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah.
How you doing?
I'm fine.
Yeah, you know, May's, what I want to say, May,
You say what?
hello? Mommy May,
Mama May?
yeah,
Yeah, I've not heard from her in a couple of days, but I'm sure maybe it could be something. She's not on WhatsApp, but I'll try to reach out.
I know she said she had a cough that day.
Yes.
We don't know.
Yes.
I hope she's fine though.
I believe so. I will reach out.
All right. Now the situation on ground, you know when you say it takes off the boxes,
Mm.
and that verbal abuse is there, that means all the boxes are not really ticked.
All the boxes are not ticked.
Yes, you understand? Because when something becomes a problem for you, that means that is one thing that shows you off balance, which you might find difficult for you to accommodate in a relationship or marriage. You get?
Okay.
So, if you notice a problem, instead of going and saying, I'm going to solve it, why don't you walk away from the problem? You get?
Yeah.
It can be tackled from onset. See, a broken relationship is better than a broken marriage. Because once you know you cannot finish, you just started. But if you are into it, and you believe from the onset that you are going to tackle this issue, and when you are in it, you try, but it doesn't work, and it starts affecting you. Yeah, I can say.
But how do you even try?
Yeah, in this kind of situation, there are so many ways to kill a rat.
Okay.
You get? If you can stand up to it and it is going to work for you, fine. I wouldn't say you should go and stand up to a man because it can result to physical abuse. You get?
Yeah.
Because something with a man, when you started challenging their authority or trying to go to do them with their ego, some they can't take it. They will try to use force on you.
Okay.
Which means they'll go physical on you.
Go physical. So
Yes.
they will graduate from verbal abuse into something else.
Exactly, because they want you to be under their control by all means. That is all meant for you. So what I'm going to advise in this kind of situation, there are so many ways. You can call a family meeting. You can call a spiritual father. Someone that he respects, that he listens to, because at this point he's not listening to you. Anything you are saying doesn't make sense in his ear. And this thing is affecting you mentally. It's not leaving any physical effect on you, but mentally it's draining you.
Yeah.
And you're not going to function well in your day-to-day